Hey, it's AJZulu here, and this will be the first time where I will just talk about the after game, after the match, and it was really unfortunate. Quite rare, I'll be honest, that I get the chance to try to carry my team. It always feels great for anyone to get a Penta kill, but at the end of the day, the game is just about winning and losing. Or the game is about having fun, but of course, but in League it's about winning and losing. You're not really a winner if you get like 2-3 pentakills, but your Nexus died. You're not a winner, you still lost the match, basically. So let's look through the graph here. And we honestly started the game not too hot. We lost first blood to the Victor mid. I died as well, top died. They both exchanged and both died. I died first. But then we got a small return kill, I think. No, not at all. But Nocturne got a sneaky first dragon, which is a small morale boost. More deaths, and then we got ourselves a first good fight. I got myself a triple kill back into the game. And then got first tower, so slowly coming back up again. And then with another bad team fight, Master Yi got himself a quadra kill. And slowly backs down, but then we got ourselves another dragon, which is quite okay, and then another team fight goes back up, and then another bad team fight which goes back down. And then I got myself a pentakill, which I thought would increase the graph, but not so much. Solo pentakills don't mean much. It's about the team kills, team fights, and your team winning over the other team. If you get one kill but the rest of your team gets one each, that's much better overall in the circumstance of the game than player worth, I suppose. I couldn't do much at that time. None of the lanes were really pushed, so I only got an inhibitor. But getting caught off one by one and again just results in an overall loss. Just looking at the graph here, all of the fights were in mids, and none of them were on the enemy side. All of them were on our side of the map, and we weren't showing, I believe, that we didn't really have map control and didn't really pressure them all too well, even though we got control over the dragons. Here's my death, where I got a few kills in the mid, died a few too many times on the sides. But there's a very interesting thing that Jinx is by no means a weak champion, but she really needs her reset to become strong. Without it, she might be considered as less powerful than all the other carry champions. But when she gets that reset, she gets a new burst or overwhelming amount of power that allows her to actually win team fights. I only wonder if the Nocturne sees that I need to kill that Braum. That Braum at the end of the game was very low, and I wonder if he ultis the Braum to secure me a kill, and that should have been enough time for me to at least get an assist, right? With the assist, I'll get my reset, and then we could maybe fight again and take control. All the enemy were all clumped together. My AoE rockets would have cleared them all out. I do believe we still had a chance, even though a lot of our teammates or the Aurelia in the final fight got caught out and died early on, and it was a 5 versus 4 at the end. The second to the last fight over here where they got the inhibitor. A very unlucky situation for the Kasai to get a W and then ulti straight into the top Zaya, which only had 3 items at the time, while she had full 6 items. But then Nocturne dies, and it's just a snowball effect of one person dying one at a time. That's almost exactly how I got my pentakill, or a few other team fights that we had, that the enemy team were coming in one by one and we're dying one by one. And so it's a very strange situation during the game where like Aurelia was behind enemy lines with Brand. I was like, what were they doing there? I couldn't really go in from the front because there's no one to peel for me. And it feels very unfortunate that this game was quite fun to play, regardless of the pentakill overall, but also very unfortunate. Here's the damage, Brand being the support. He does a lot of AoE, and then I was like right behind him with my own damage in the later stages of the game. Master Yi doing his own thing, being up high. Kasai also quite impressive damage, and the Victor mid lane, and my fellow teammates falling behind short. I thought Yasuo did okay, but apparently he didn't contribute so much. Maybe only in the last ulti where he caught me with his tornado and secured my death, because I was somewhat the only one keeping it together at the very end. As for runes, took overheal. The overheal seems to have worked out quite well. Celerity works super well with Jinx. Passive, giving her so much AD, and decided to go Bloodline knowing that I would have gone more attack speed focused in this game and wanted the extra healing instead. So I would like to ask you to comment below what you have done differently. Would you change the item builds in any way, shape or form? Am I reasonable with my assessments? But of course it isn't like my team's fault by no means. I have made many mistakes as well, especially with the first and last death, I would say being the biggest mistake out of them all. And I hope to see you in the next game. See ya!